And some said, what is the point of going to court? What is Aswe going to do in court? The judicial system is messed up. Aswe will not get justice. Let Aswe just walk away. Sir, are you happy being in court? And do you still have confidence in our judicial system?
Okay. First, let's agree. The judiciary is a microcosm of Nigeria. So
Yes.
if you have bad elements in Nigeria, you will expect to have bad elements in the judiciary. I don't believe that everybody in the judiciary is bad. I don't. And from what we've seen from this panel of judges, and from what we've seen from their history, what they've done before now, I don't seem to have seen any bias from their end. So we would believe that they will look at the petition, look at the Nigerian Constitution, look at the Electoral Acts, look at the INEC guidelines, and juxtapose that with the responses of INEC, Okpebolo, and APC, and let justice be done. I believe they have the capacity to do justice to this petition. And I will enjoin every party member to believe that this panel of judges can and will deliver justice to us and get us the mandate that was stolen from us shamelessly, blatantly by these dregs of the APC.
Aswe Ighodalo is coming. My people, this na the interview when he be say, how about do with state chairman of PDP, Tony Aziegbemi. My people, the man reveal a lot for this very video. The man reveal the atrocity of APC during the election. I go leave una make we enjoy the interview, and also abeg make una subscribe to my YouTube channel, Edoblog Gist TV for more.
The chairman, the handsome chairman.
Albert, well done. Thank you for the fantastic job you are doing for us. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. We call you the Uhunoma chairman. That is what we the Benin's. That is what we call you, the Uhunoma chairman, because it is under your leadership that Edo PDP produced a PDP governor after Lucky Bilejo. For years, they could not. The last guy that ran the party, they could not produce a PDP governor in the state. But under your leadership, Governor Obaseki became governor under the PDP, and you coordinated the re-election of the former governor, and we won last night. Again, you coordinated the election of the man they called a stranger. The man they called, the man they said is unknown to his people, is unknown to Edo people. You coordinated the campaign. We won last night. We defeated them in the 18 local governments. From what we have gathered, some said they won in six local governments. We won 12. But I am very sure if we critically look at the results, we remove the vote buying, we remove the police intimidation, brutality. I'm not sure that they can boast of winning one ward across the 192 wards. So, sir, we are very proud of your leadership. We are very proud of your good work. And anytime we see you giving us updates after every court sitting in Abuja and Benin, we appreciate your work. We are always excited to hear from you. And that is why today we decided to bring you live, so people can hear from you, our leader, the leader, the man in charge of the party in the states. As we speak, we have almost 700 people watching, and we are going to hit over 1,500 are going to watch you live today. We welcome you, our state chairman, to our platform this evening, sir.
Thank you so much, Albert. Once again, thank you for the fantastic job, the wonderful job. You do this job with passion. Clearly, yes, this looks like your calling. Well done. Yes, the party acknowledges your commitment, your passion.
Thank you, sir.
Well, as you said, it's God we have to thank first.
Yeah.
I would say that it's teamwork. Everybody put in his own bits, and we did what we did. And as I told somebody the other day, somebody asked me, if you had the chance, would you accept Obaseki the way you accepted him in 2020? And I said, absolutely, I will.
Wow. Wow.
Because Obaseki is not from this world.
Wow.
The way Obaseki ran the government, at least Edo people can see the difference. So for us in PDP, we are solid. We had a wonderful, very fantastic election in 2024. Yes. Edo people came out en masse, voted for us. We can't thank Edo people enough. In spite of all the police intimidation, in spite of all the money these guys brought in spite of the collusion with INEC, yet the average Edo man came out and voted for us en masse. And that was the leadership provided by Obaseki. If not for his leadership and the way he made us to organize that election, I'm sure we wouldn't have had that result. So for Edo people, we cannot thank you enough. Yes, they stole our mandates blatantly, shamelessly, arrogantly, the INEC, the police, the security agencies, they all connived and they stole our mandate. And here I have to give a lot of kudos to the candidate, Aziegbemi Ighodalo. He's been so steadfast. He's been so strong. And when I look at him, I say, God, if I were in this guy's position, I would have given up.
I tell you,
the guy is strong, mentally, physically, emotionally strong. And he's providing so much comfort to some of us that are looking at him and wondering where he's deriving his strength from. So we are in court. Our case is so solid and so unique. Our petition is not like any other petition in this country before now. Never. Nobody has gone through what we went through to get this petition to where it is. So when people say INEC in so election did not call witnesses, but they still declared the person that was there winner, I told them, please go and read our petition. Go and read the responses of INEC. Read our response to INEC response. You will see that we have a very strong case, very strong, and it's strong because it is not frivolous. It is not based on hearsay. It is not based on the normal things that people go to petition with, national ballot paper, ballot boxes, vote buying. We are not doing all that. We looked at the Electoral Act. We looked at what our agents gave to us. We looked at what INEC certified for us. We based all the issues we are raising. They are based on the relevant positions, sections of the Electoral Act and the election guidelines as issued by INEC. For instance, if the Electoral Act says you must fill Form EC 25B and you don't fill it, and the Supreme Court has said earlier that if you don't fill Form EC 25B, all the votes from those units are cancelled, are null and void. How do you change that? How? And we have such issues in 320 polling units in the state. That wipes out all the votes, all the results that the APC said they won us with. That is without considering the vote buying and the overvoting. That's without looking at the wrong collation. Just wrong. That is, if you look at the forms, EC8A, from all the units, you add it up. What they declare the result with doesn't add up. So we are asking the tribunal, please look at this thing. And they certified all those documents for us. So, guys, we are good. We can't thank you for your support. We can't thank you for all what you do for us. We are patiently waiting for our candidate to be sworn in as the governor of Edo State so that we can take back the glory of Edo and take it back to where it's supposed to be.
Thank you very much for that wonderful introduction speech. Edo people, someone just commented on YouTube. We already have over 1,400 people watching all over the world, and I'm sure we are going to hit 2,000 in the next few minutes. Guys, please, the only way to get the world to hear us, the only way to get everyone in the country, in the world to be interested in this Aziegbemi Ighodalo case is when we distribute this kind of content. We need this content to hit minimum 100,000 views in the next 24 hours. Trust me, some of the judiciary people are on social media, their wife, their children. We need the world to mount pressure on the judiciary to do the right thing. We are not telling them, give us someone else's mandate. No, we have clearly won. We worked hard. The state chairman worked hard. There are things I won't say here, but some of you know what happened to him. He worked hard, and he refused to withdraw his support. While they were waiting for Tinubu to give them military, give them DSS, give them police to do nonsense, to come to Edo, kidnap our people. Our state chairman, our candidate, our governor, they were in the trenches, working, speaking to the people, and we got the vote. So, sir, I want to say thank you to God Lady. God Lady said a chance to the state chairman. God Lady, she supported this broadcast with 20 euros. Said a chance to a fearless chairman. She said you are fearless, and we all know that you are fearless, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
My next question to you, sir. Before we discuss the tribunal, before we ask you some details, definitely there are some things you will not share with us online because I'm sure the Okwebolo is here watching. Anytime I say I'm going live, they're always here. So they are here, they are listening to you. Something happened recently. Something very shameful, very embarrassing, very barbaric happened recently. That very day, I got the information early enough, I think around 8:30, that these guys were coming to invade your party secretariat. Your secretariat of your party along Airport Road. I got some persons very close to you. They said, Abba, no worry, relax. State chairman is already aware of their plan. So I was shocked to still see you inside the building. Because I thought after hearing that these guys are coming to take over the secretariat, you would just run away, tell your police, oh yeah, let's go, you know. So we were shocked. Sir, please tell us what happened on that day. Tell the public what happened, because they've accused your party of hijacking their secretariat, that they have come to take over their secretariat. Share to your fans, your party faithfuls all over the world, what happened on that fateful day, sir.
Okay, thank you again once more, Albert. I think it's an opportunity to really put the facts for everyone to see. What happened that day shouldn't happen. I've said somewhere else that I think members of the APC in Edo State, they are the dregs in our society. They are the worst of the set of people you can have in society, and that is saying a lot. They seem to be thinking upside down. Now, what are the facts of the story? Sometimes in 2019, Anselm Ojezwa was the chairman, Lawrence Oka was the secretary, and once Aliu was the treasurer, or whatever he was in the party. They wrote to their bank, instructing their bank to deduct X amount of money from APC's account for the rent of that place for 4 years. That was 16th of February 2019. Now, you will recall that the governor of the state then, Obaseki, left APC in 2020. You will recall then too that they went to court because of that premises where should be their secretariat. But because Oshomole was the national chairman, he said he has accepted that they move from that place to somewhere else off Airport Road.
Airport Road.
Now, assuming, but not considering, that they have been paying that X amount of money since 2019. That rent expires in 2023, sometimes in March, in January 2023. PDP did not move into that premises till about May 2023. So common sense, decency will have told them that, well, if they have been paying, but they didn't occupy the premises, whose fault is it? Is it the fault of the PDP? No. If you pay for an apartment, say today, and from for a year, for instance, and from next week you travel somewhere you don't occupy, are you going to meet the landlord to say, I didn't stay there for X amount, please? No. I want to come back. No. So I think another thing again is, if they were this bold and strong, why didn't they come in January to come and take over the place? In January 2023 to come and take over the place, or even in October 2023 to come and take over the place. So these are all cowards, people that lack decency, that lack integrity. They were just trying to be. They wanted us to go to the mud with them, but we refused it. So as we speak, we have the receipts from the landlord. The landlord has given us the receipts for the payments we made, and we've gone to the security agency and said, look guys, this is what we have. And we'll give you time to evict these guys from the premises so that we can rightfully occupy our secretariat. We try to be smart dealing with these idiots.
State Chairman, on that fateful day, we saw video clips of hoodlums. They didn't just walk into the secretariat, maybe telling you to leave. They came with boys. They came with talks. They came. Want to share your experience that day? Were you hot? Did they fight you? Did they fight your staff and the party faithfuls that were at the secretariat that very day?
Okay, thankfully, on that day, I got a call. Somebody called me at about 10:30, and told me that, Chairman, we are getting intelligence that they are coming to invade the secretariat. And then my first thing was, again, what is it?
Yes.
Then they said that's what they are hearing. So I should do the needful. I said, okay. And I said it would be nice to go to the office and see that, because the first time they came, I wasn't there. I said it would be nice to go and see how they do these things. I was sitting in my office at about 1:30 when I saw my CCTV that the billboards outside the gate, outside the premises, were being taken down.
Wow.
There were more than 100 thugs with Jared Telebe on that day. So when they came, I was seeing them and they were coming in, taking everything down on their parts. So I locked my door. The door is pretty strong. So when they came, they were hitting on that door. I didn't bother. So why they were hitting on the door? I got people to be calling the commissioner of police, the brigade commander, the speaker, and anybody who could call to say, look, these guys are here. What do we do? Because basically, I was just thinking that if they broke that door and they met me, and something will have happened.
Yes.
Something will have happened. Thankfully, they couldn't break the door, and the speaker came at the right time and asked me to open the door. I opened the door, and the speaker took me out quietly. No, they didn't touch me. They didn't touch me. They didn't harm me. They were just saying, Chairman, we leave our office, this office, leave our office, this office. But is that the way to behave in a civilized society?
No.
The Edo people, we started interacting with the Europeans in 1897. That's not how we behave. That's not who we are. These guys, as I said earlier, they are the dregs in the society. So I just imagine that that has happened. We are taking steps to make sure we go back to our secretariat, because it is our secretariat. We paid for the next 2 years. So clearly we'll get back there and then make sure that this never happens again.
Beautiful one. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Let us now go back to our mandate recovery agitation. You guys are doing great on ground. We are doing a lot online to keep our people informed of what is going on. I'm sure you know how many times sometimes I call you in a week, Chairman, see this with the CEO, what's going on? And you are always there to give me the right information to also communicate to the public. Sir, the first question I want to ask, because some charlatans are trying to sponsor a very funny narrative. Is there a disconnection between the immediate past governor, His Excellency Governor Obaseki, and Dr. Aswelime Ighodalo? Because we saw some charlatans saying Obaseki has abandoned Aswe. Obaseki is not in court. So Shomole was in court to also support his people. Where is Obaseki? Obaseki is nowhere to be found. No, they are trying to say Obaseki has abandoned the Aswe. Can you please clear? Is there a disconnection between these two great Edo sons?
Okay, you know one thing I like about Obaseki?
Yes, sir.
Is the capacity to ignore such distractions.
Yes.
That capacity, if at times when he does it, I will say, okay, where you forget this guy capacity from? You say,
Yes.
Chairman, we are looking at something. We have something to achieve. We have mapped out our goal. This one that is coming out, this distraction, how does it help us to achieve our goal? If it doesn't help us, we disregard it. We just move on. We just do as if you didn't hear. God, Obaseki, His Excellency, the former governor of Edo State, is not somebody that will run away from a fight.
Wow.
It's not somebody that will chicken out. Anybody that knows him will tell you that. Now, Aswelime Ighodalo, as I said earlier, has so much depth and capacity. And there's no reason in this world why Obaseki and Ighodalo will quarrel. No reason. I speak to both of them, and I know what each one of them tells me about the other person. And don't forget, they have been friends for the past 40 years or thereabout.
40 years.
Something. So what are we talking about? So just Albert, just regard that rumor, that narrative as a distraction.
Okay,
Our
sir.
target is to reclaim our mandate, and that is what we should be focused on.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have over 2,200 people watching on Facebook and YouTube. And those people are interested in this case. They are praying seriously hard, fasting, networking to make sure our mandates stolen by the APC police, APC DSS, APC INEC, handed over to the incompetent governor that we have in Edo State today. Mr. Chairman, recently the tribunal relocated sittings to Abuja. Before the relocation, we saw the court premises. We saw several times the court premises were invaded by thugs. We saw non-state actors shooting at the court premises. We saw known APC Agberos giving instruction to the police. We saw a known APC Agbero threatening a DSS official. We saw known talks saying they are coming to beat up PDP witnesses. We also watched on social media where the state chairman, Jared Tenebe, said he was coming to court to arrest PDP witnesses. We also saw in court where the so-called state youth leader giving instruction to police attacking private security men of our candidates. We also saw on social media where a non-APC store invaded the court premises and also told the press that they have resorted to self-help. How did the party, how did our candidates and yourself manage that situation? And why did the tribunal relocate from Edo to Abuja?
Okay. Again, what happened during that period was just not palatable at all. When we were going to court, it was as if we were going to a war zone. The number of security personnel that were following us, our lawyers, our witnesses, it was like going to. It was a convoy. When you saw the convoy, you would think we were going to Afghanistan or Somalia. It was horrible. It was not something you would wish for your worst enemy. So I would say that the movement of the panel from Benin City to Abuja is the prerogative of the president of the Court of Appeal that sort of sent the panel. I'm sure they must have seen those scenes and they must have thought that the judges are in danger, and that was why they took that most sensible decision to move the tribunal from Benin to Abuja. And I can tell you, since we've been in Abuja, everywhere everything is calm. Everybody's behaving himself. Nobody's misbehaving. Everybody's humble.
Wow.
Everybody's humble. In fact, when I've been seeing some of them in Abuja, I say, this guy that will be doing Buga in Benin, look at how humble they are here in Abuja. I say, look at these cowards. When they are here without those their talks, they think they are supermen. Go to Abuja, come to Abuja. Humble, very humble people. When you see them in Abuja.
Can you
so I think it was a good thing that the tribunal was moved. I think it gives the judges a sense of safety. It gives everybody a sense of safety. Because the way we were going, we could have not been in court one day and somebody would just come and just misbehave. So it's good. Good. It makes sense, I think.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. My next question, sir. Now that the tribunal judges, please, to a large extent, we are seeing panel of judges that I think are ready to administer justice. Because from the whole court proceedings, from what we have seen, I think they've been fair to all parties involved. Sir, do you have confidence? Because after the election, after we were rigged, after they stole, they could not rig. You know, if you say they rig, it's like we're even raising their elbow. They could not rig. They wrote result after they failed. Robbery failed, police intimidation failed, vote buying failed. Every of their evil plans against democracy failed. They resorted to writing results, and they asked those charlatans to declare results. Now, we saw you. You led protest. You led protest to INEC office several times. You were in the streets with your party members, party supporters to administer your displeasure. And some said, what is the point of going to court? What is Aswe going to do in court? The judicial system is messed up. Aswe will not get justice. Let Aswe just walk away. Sir, are you happy being in court? And do you still have confidence in our judicial system?
Okay. First, let's agree. The judiciary is a microcosm of Nigeria. So if you have bad elements in Nigeria, you will expect to have bad elements in the judiciary. I don't believe that everybody in the judiciary is bad. I don't. And from what we've seen from this panel of judges, and from what we've seen from their history, what they've done before now, I don't seem to have seen any bias from their end. So we would believe that they will look at the petition, look at the Nigerian Constitution, look at the Electoral Acts, look at the INEC guidelines, and juxtapose that with the responses of INEC, Okpebolo, and APC, and let justice be done. I believe they have the capacity to do justice to this petition. And I will enjoin every party member to believe that this panel of judges can and will deliver justice to us and get us the mandate that was stolen from us shamelessly, blatantly by these dregs of the APC. So I know there are bad eggs in the judiciary. I know there are bad people, as you have bad people in Nigeria. But that the bad people do not and cannot make up our idea of who the judiciary should be. So we've laid our case. We've taken a petition to them, and I believe that we should leave it at that and just pray and hope that they do the needful.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. You know, we agreed that this broadcast is going to be 1 hour, and I'm also going to take some questions from your supporters, your party faithfuls who are watching all over the world. We have people watching from America, Canada, UK, Nigeria, Abuja, Lagos. They are everywhere. Guys, we still have over 2,000 people watching, and we just need 200 people to share this broadcast. Because one day we want to have President Tinubu watching us live. We want to have the Chief Judge, everybody in the country hearing what is happening in Edo and how Edo people are glued to the screen, following up and waiting to hear the final verdict. Sir, another thing that worries our party, you know, because of the system, because of the nature of our country, the APC guys, before the election, they came out many times to tell us that the incumbent president, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, promised them, assured them that he was going to give them Edo. He came to Edo during his campaign to say, do you want Edo? I will give you Edo. And we saw everything that the president did. I'm sure the president supported the rigging and the stealing of our mandates. If not, I'm sure the police, the INEC, the DSS, the police, they would have been neutral. and conduct a free, fair, transparent election. Now we are in court. They have started another narrative that the same who do am before, he go do am again. So they said their father in Aso Rock did it for them before. That there will be a final instruction to the judiciary to say this is the position of the president, or this is the position of the presidency. Some also told me that Tinubu cannot give what he does not have. They said he's a politician. He's not like Buhari. That last, Tinubu will give instruction to the judiciary to retain Okpebholo in court. Does this, I'm sure you have heard this, does this worry you that there may be executive interference?
Okay, let's take it bit by bit.
Yes, sir.
First, Mr. President is a politician. So you will. I saw him on that video before the elections where he told them, "Do you want a do?" They said, "Yes, I will give you a do." Yes. I heard it.
Yes.
So he was on the campaign trail. So you will expect him to be a politician and say the right things. That is fine. Did he help them during the last elections? Of course he did. He supported them with everything he had. He threw it at them. He gave it to them. Whatever they wanted. They wanted INEC, he gave it to them. They wanted police, he gave it to them. They wanted DSS, he gave it to them. They wanted money. He opened the votes of the CBN and gave it to them. Now, having done that, having supported them that much, we are hearing that he is not happy with the way the elections were now conducted. With the blame, as you said earlier, they couldn't rig at the unit level. They couldn't buy votes that they were expected to buy at the unit level. People were taking their money and voting for us. So the results from the unit level, which INEC has succeeded in uploading about 98% of the IRM. Now, when the manipulations started at the ward level and at the SGA level, that became not what he thought they should do. He's so disappointed in them. That is why he's not finding it. They are not finding it easy to even see him as we speak. Now, you're saying, will he not give instruction to the judiciary to let Senator Okpebholo to remain in office? You know what? I think Senator Monday Okpebholo is disrespecting the president, is disrespecting the APC, and so they are not happy. Mr. President asked the Attorney General of the Federation to go to court, to ask the Attorney General to go to the Supreme Court to give the LGAs autonomy, both financial and administrative. APC president told that APC Attorney General, go to court, Supreme Court of the land. The Supreme Court gave a judgment, agreed with the position of the Attorney General that the local government, in line with our constitution, are supposed to be autonomous. Gave that landmark judgment. Who is the first person that is disobeying it? Senator Monday Okpebholo. If you were the president, will you be happy with him?
No.
So, clearly, Senator Monday Okpebholo is disrespecting Mr. President, and the presidency is not happy with that. And I'm very sure that the president will not stick out his neck for them at the judiciary. Because the president cannot say, I want autonomy for the local government, and you, that I helped to become, quote unquote, governor, you are the first person disrespecting me, packing the council chairman duly elected with a deputy chairman and the vice. You are bringing in people that were not elected into office, making that tier of government to be redundant as we speak. Nothing has happened at the local government level since on the 17th of December of this year in Edo State. Councillors that refused to impeach their council chairman, as we speak, they have not been paid their salaries. Out of the 192 councillors, only about 30 have been paid their salaries. The other 162 have not been paid their salaries as of today. Why? Because they refused to impeach the council chairman. Who does that? So clearly, there's a disconnect between the presidency and the APC-led administration in Edo State because of the disrespect that the presidency feels that the governor of Edo State is giving to them.
Mr. Chairman, thank you very much for your time. We still have less than 20 minutes to go, and we have over 2,500 people watching. That's to tell you how interested and how important this Ighodalo's matter is. Mr. Chairman, recently, your party, the PDP and ASWE, closed their case, the PDP case, and the APC went to the street to say, Ighodalo did not call enough, the PDP did not call enough witnesses. They wrote all sorts of nonsense on the internet, and that Ighodalo the PDP still had about 6 days to finish the petition. They wrote, why did your party close your case before time?
Okay. At the pretrial for at this case, everybody agreed. The judges, the tribunal, the lawyers, they all agreed that everybody will have 10 days to make his case. Right?
Okay. Yes.
Now, we lined up about 92 witnesses earlier on. But when you look at the 19 witnesses we brought, and if you look very carefully at what they tendered or what they spoke to, the life they spoke to, those documents that have been uploaded earlier, front-loaded earlier, you will agree with me that we didn't need to call any other witness. We've made our case clear. Now, when they said the APC were in town saying we couldn't call enough witnesses, I said these guys are very lazy. They don't read. Our case, as I said earlier, is unique. Our petition is unique. It's not like any other petition in this country. The country I have. Yes, we have 4,519 polling units in Edo State. People would think that we should call many witnesses. No, we have said that we do not have any issues with the elections conducted at the unit level. At the 4,519 polling units in the state, we do not have issues with them. A few places, not substantial to affect the results of the elections. What we have issues with is one, collation, wrong collation, or wrongful nullification of results from certain wards. For instance, Ward 2, Ibobaka, 75 units. The ward collation officer just threw it away. I mean, the LGA collation officer threw it away. How? Why? There's a procedure for you to cancel unit results. The presiding officer must sign with your polling unit agent. It must sign a report for you as a ward collation officer or LGA collation officer to cancel any result. You cannot unilaterally cancel any result. Two, because what we are complaining about happened at the ward level and at the LGA level. That was why we were calling only the LGA collation agents and some ward collation agents where these things happen. So we didn't need to call more than 19 witnesses. 19 witnesses were exactly what we needed to call, and we called them, and they spoke live to our petition and to the documents they tendered. So I just imagine that the APC, they should better go back and read that petition properly and read their responses, and they will see that their case has fallen like a pack of cards. INEC that conducted the election, that promised us at the live witnesses lined up that as we speak,
Guys, network, I think we lost our chairman there. I know he's trying to join us back. Please don't go anywhere. Share this broadcast, share this video. Don't go anywhere. We know that our state chairman is busy. Maybe na call just enter chairman phone. Please, can you still hear me? Because I know the state chairman is trying to join us back. Please share this broadcast, share this video. And I want you to type, Aswe is coming, joy is coming, Aswe is coming, joy is coming, Aswe is coming, joy is coming, Aswe is coming, joy. Just, I say make you dey type am. Someone that see the way state chairman tell they talk. So that state chairman will go school. Filipino get Agbero as state chairman. Somebody like Jarrett can never be state chairman under Obaseki, not to talk of Aswe. How somebody like Aswe and Jarrett want to get discussion? What somebody like Jarrett want to Aswe? Wait till somebody like Jarrett want to Governor Obaseki. What do they want to discuss? Eh? Go read Dr. Aziegbemi CV. They could have known the guy. Say, know this man a technocrat. 2-time House of Rep member. No be this. So normally, APC, they don't near. Their chairman don't near our own. So make I just please share this video. Let's hit 500 shares. Share this video. Pepper them with the shares. YouTube, don't forget me. What did they happen now? No super chats. Only one super chat. Since the beginning of this broadcast, only one super chat. And ladies and gentlemen, let me announce to you that the former the immediate past special advisor to Governor Obaseki on media communications and strategy, Mr. Crusoe Osage, is in the backstage. He's joining us immediately after chairman. If we don't feel bring chairman now, we are bringing Mr. Crusoe live. Chairman, see the chair.
I'm sure it's the network from your UK. It's the Nigerian line. Nigerian line.
Chairman, you're supposed to say our network for you now. You now get over. I feel APC, they must have called the network providers in your area. They will say, the chairman is sweating, so you guys should disconnect this network.
They're the Chris.
Because what we have here, we have almost 2,700 people watching. They are all these wayo APC platform cannot give them. Now Edo people there here. Edo is a social media state. Everybody gets social media for Edo. So if you don't get your ass right on social media, forget it. And if you promote later, go read comment on Facebook, you will see when they talk say, now you be intelligent and technocrat chairman. One APC gets Agbero chairman. So we're not on the same level. Chairman, we'll leave you the next 10 minutes because Mr. Crusoe is in the backstage. You know, so they talk about no. I want to put the door for them. No. They are trying to distract the people.
Live.
So that while they are looting, they are lying. So Mr. Crusoe will be talking to us after your program. Sir, in 10 minutes, you will come out. Now, sir, talk about INEC. Because after as when they got in close as when a PDP case, then now INEC will open their defense. They said they can't call the first day. The back court say their witnesses they road, they come from Benin.
They swear for Lokoja. They said they are to swear for Lokoja.
Okay, Chaba, tell us what happened. Tell us.
No, so when we close that case,
yes.
INEC, when we say that they will get issues with.
Yes.
They can't say the law will start now. Law will start their defense now because the witnesses when they expect from Benin, they say they are to swear for Lokoja. They call back court. Then the judge say, okay, they want to swear for Lokoja. And they say yes. I say okay. Tomorrow, that man say no. Kala Gabi SAN. He say no. Tomorrow, the next day. And the judge okay, no problem. Only for us to reach court the third day. Kala Gabi get up. He say, make a quotable. He said, my lord, having gone through the analysis of all the documents, the petition of the PDP and its candidate, I beg to submit that the next sensible thing to do is for us, INEC, not to call any witnesses. Oh, but come and see us, cause scatter. Say, the next sensitive thing to do, let me say that not safe now, call any witness, call this court. Our lawyers for shred them. So INEC said not get witnesses. So we are even thinking that APC will get witness call. Yes, because if they come, we get your what you swear on oath for before when they front load. If you come now, we can't show you documents where you can contradict what you swear to. When you talk for the end, say I believe conscientiously that this thing is true to the best of my knowledge. If we can't show you, say you lie, that is perjury. Now jail from that country that you go. So me, my own, I think APC don't get what they will call. Even if they call person, you go person will not dey ground because the case is too straightforward. What do you want to talk? They say make you feel from EC 25B, you not feel out. Supreme Court say if you not feel that thing, all the results from those units null and void. They say overvoting, get what you're supposed to do, we not do. You say you do wrong collation, we say we will show you, say you do wrong collation. No, what do you want to talk? We wait for them, or more than they cut again, we wait for them.
So the APC they open their door, maybe here this evening, somebody give me information, say they are offering 10 million to anybody that can accept to be their witness. Because it will be a big shame that INEC failed to call witness, they will be party. They don't physically call. I think they said they are offering money. What is your advice to some of these people who don't know the dangers of what they are coming to do, sir? Because I think they are trying to deceive some of our ignorant brothers. Like Edo South, they are targeting Edo South, the Benin. You know, because they say that we that they use for Agbero, that we that they use for Togri, but when juicy position come, the position will go Irua or it will go Esako. But when it comes to may they go big person for court, may they go shoot gun for back of court, may they go embarrass SA Wole Yabu for court, may they go jump fence, enter Ogie house, jump fence, enter Obaseki, former governor house. Now, Benin people that they use, Benin boys. When it comes to going to our market, to beach market women, to tow vehicles, all them of obstruction and people. So they are trying to recruit some people. What is your message to them as a father? So these people that they try to recruit.
No, you don't say this thing, for me, for advice, if they give you money, say you can't testify. Take their money. Not be their money before now, money. Take it.
Yes.
That day, Concord, as you did there, tell judge say you know well. Say you get on the stomach. That's it, you go use yourself for this thing. You will go to you know, from there you go take off. You don't come back again. Because Allah will make you go jail. Because if you talk on that thing, you get as it will be. Our lawyers will finish you. So not just bother. Not come. Take their money, take out. They don't come. Or you go come out. That's what I advise.
After this tribunal, what will be the next? Give us the stages of this. They tell us when we would expect the final, because those were in a hurry to address Aziegbemi as Your Excellency, His Excellency. Tell us, many people don't know, because we hear about appeal, we hear Supreme Court. Some say even if we win here, they will win for that side, they will go take them for up. They just take us through that process.
Okay, I will say what I do know. After this tribunal now, in 180 days, it will finish around first week of March.
Okay. Wow.
So by the first week of March, this tribunal must give judgment. Now, after that, the appeal panel will start. I think the appeal panel has 90 days.
Okay.
I mean, that's 60 days. Then after that, the Supreme Court has 60 days. So if you calculate the thing, you will know approximately when would expect Supreme Court to give his final judgment.
Okay, sir. Is it also possible for Okpebholo not to go to appeal after if he loses this tribunal? Can he just throw in the towel and walk away? Is it possible?
Maybe for him as a person, he might have done that, but the people around him will never allow him to do that because they believe that the next few months that they will take to the Supreme Court, they will get small thing from inside now.
Yes.
They're not going to like to live like that. For him as a person, he might have wanted to throw in the towel, but those around him will never allow him to throw in the towel. They will say, take it to the Supreme Court. Let's go to the last day.
Mr. Chairman, this one now my last question to you. You just knock us small so that maybe we bring in Mr. Cruz to come talk about the law and the propaganda of the APC government. Yes. You are an Esama from Edo Central.
Full-blooded.
Full-blooded Esama, and you are one. I'm not saying this because you did life. Sometimes I can be my head shakes, but you are one of the Esama men that I respect. I have been following you even since we did opposition. When we did this are Wayo party where they call APC. When you used to did PDP, you did PDP, and you have always been PDP. Some people like us, they look to say, if we want to be politician, and this kind of politician we want to be when they clean, when they do nonsense, you be a person. And they say, some of the talk say, the person where they now is a person. And the one when they say, when they bring, why they will remove a person, bring in another person, that as well just rest, why as well will they fight a brother. And as a man, are you pleased with the governor side of Senator Monday Okpebholo? Just touch this area, sir.
Okay, this is not about being an Esama, or because Senator Monday Okpebholo is an Esama, then Aziegbemi should not pursue his case in court.
Okay.
I don't see any nexus between those two issues.
Okay.
As for the style of the governor since he came on board, it has been very, very poor, very bad. He's not lifted the hope of the average Edo person. It's one mishap to another. When you come with a sense of revenge, we come with a sense of let me deal with that person, or you have been told to deal with that person. In this case, former governor, just rubbish his legacy, do everything to make sure that you rubbish it. Then this is what you get. This is what you get. If you ask me now, I can't remember exactly what he has done for the past 3 months. That you can say, okay, he did this one is a good thing. No, I can't name anything. Is it the renaming of Iyamo University? Is it the so-called flyover from Ramat Park? Is it the recalling? What has it done? Is it the sacking of the council chairman and their vice? Is it what has it done? As we speak, the 18 local government councils in Edo State, nothing has happened there for the past 3 months. Salaries of our councillors, our supervisory councillors have not been paid because the so-called acting chairman cannot access those monies. As we speak, 16 billion of the local government councils for the past 2 months, for this November, December, are with Senator Monday Okpebholo. So, what has it done? The salaries of the workers at the council level, they are being paid in bits as we speak. They paid them 20,000 this morning, the next day, because the money is not there.
Yeah.
The IGR, which under Obaseki got to 8 billion naira a month, is now about 2 billion naira. Why? Because nobody's coming. Businesses are closing up in Edo. People are losing their jobs. It's frightening. The prospects are frightening. And the array of hope is for Aswe Ighodalo to come to government house and bring back light, which Obaseki was bringing to Edo people.
Chairman, we want to say a big thanks. 1 hour of interesting updates from the man in charge of the party affairs in Edo State and the man that has been at the forefront of this struggle to reclaim our mandate. Mr. Chairman, we have thousands of comments, thousands of commenters. They are just dropping it. We still have over 2,000 people, over 2,500 people watching you live. They appreciate what you do. They salute you, and they will continue to pray for you. Mr. Chairman, thank you for your time. And I'm sure the next time we'll have you live is the day our candidates will reclaim his mandate at this tribunal level. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Good night, sir.
By the grace of God, thank you so much, Albert. And once again, thanks. By regards to your wife, you used to bring her. I think she was 40 a few days ago.
35.
35. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Please send our congratulations and we wish her all the best. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good night, sir.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate you,
Good
sir.
night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
sir.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 2,632 people watching. Don't go anywhere because we are bringing somebody that is coming. State chairman just talk the politics side, the judiciary side, the mandate recovery side. We are bringing Mr. Crusoe live to come talk to us, to come enter where they go on now for Edo, the so-called asset verification reports when they come submit. But before we bring in Mr. Crusoe, he get person wait there, they say, in our INEC staff, but he don't relocate to Canada. Say he want to talk to us for life today. He don't try to call in since, but I don't want to interrupt chairman. Now we are going to hear from him for just 5 minutes. What he get to tell us as an insider, because he basically gets people for inside INEC when they give out information about Edo. Let me call him back. So please share this video. Let everybody watch this video. Please.